of Jupiter's orbit. Beginning orbital transfer.
Pitching for biodescent.
Hello and welcome back to LX SpaceX Talks. Today I would like to talk about one of NASA's most sophisticated upcoming planetary missions in this decade. The Europa Clipper mission is set to explore Jupiter's icy moon Europa in 2030. Clipper is an interplanetary mission in development by NASA, comprising an orbiter. The spacecraft is being developed to study the Galilean moon Europa through a series of flybys while in orbit around Jupiter. In 2024, the journey begins. The mission is scheduled to launch in October 2024 aboard a Falcon Heavy rocket. The spacecraft will use gravity assist from Mars and Earth before arriving at Europa in the year 2030. Scientists are almost certain a vast ocean lies beneath Europa's icy shell. Clipper is therefore being crafted with one overreaching goal: determine if Europa harbors conditions suitable for life. Clipper will explore Europa, investigate its habitability, and aid in the selection of a landing site for future lander missions. The exploration is focused on understanding the three main requirements for life: liquid water, chemistry, and energy. NASA's Clipper spacecraft will perform dozens of close flybys of Jupiter's moon Europa, gathering detailed measurements to investigate whether the moon could have conditions suitable for life. Clipper is not a life detection mission. Its main science goal is to determine whether there are places below Europa's surface that could support life. The spacecraft in orbit around Jupiter will make nearly 50 flybys of Europa as close as 25 kilometers above the surface. Due to the adverse effects of radiation from Jupiter's magnetosphere in Europa's orbit and the fact that a lot of energy, meaning a lot of fuel, would be needed to slow Clipper enough to capture it into orbit, it was decided that it would be safer to inject the spacecraft into an elliptical orbit around Jupiter and make close flybys of the moon instead. The spacecraft's payload will include cameras and spectrometers to produce high-resolution images and composition maps of Europa's surface and thin atmosphere, an ice-penetrating radar to search for subsurface water, and a magnetometer and gravity measurements to unlock clues about its ocean and deep interior. It was determined in February 2017 that designing a system capable of landing on a surface about which very little is known is too risky, and that Clipper will lay the foundation for a future landing mission by performing detailed reconnaissance first. This led to a standalone mission proposal in 2017, the Europa Lander. The Europa Lander is a proposed astrobiology mission concept by NASA to send a lander to Europa. It would be launched in 2027 to complement the studies by the Europa Clipper orbiter mission and perform analysis on site. The objectives of the mission are to search for biosignatures at the subsurface. Europa is not the only ocean world. Two of Saturn's moons seem to be in the same category. Enceladus has a global saltwater ocean, and the large moon Titan is thought to have a subsurface ocean as well. There are already plans at NASA in sending out space probes to Titan and Enceladus. I will comment on those in one of my next videos. Well, that was all for today, folks. I hope that you have all enjoyed today's episode, and I'm hoping to be seeing you soon in my next video. In the meantime, I wish you all a wonderful week. Go NASA, go Clipper, ciao.
All systems online, showing green light. Landing gear armed and ready to deploy.